When it comes to making a responsible energy decision for your family and the planet, choose clean natural gas from Atmos Energy. Natural gas is safer and more reliable than other energy solutions and can reduce your home's carbon emissions by up to 45%. By using less total energy than other energy sources, natural gas lowers your impact on the environment. It's just another way that Atmos Energy makes your life better. Atmos Energy, your natural gas company.
You work hard to protect what is precious. We stand beside you, behind you, with caring doctors and nurses who work at Blue Cross to keep you healthy. You can count on us to help you. Protect every day.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese. The perfect ratio of cheese to beef to cheese. Its inventor thought burger and then stopped thinking. What it lacks in frills, it makes up for in beef. The only thing that's fancy about it is the ketchup. It's everything you love about a burger and absolutely nothing else. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hello and welcome to another week of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Clarence Buggs along with the coach at the newly remodeled Embassy Suites Hotel, 4914 Constitution Avenue, Baton Rouge's brand new Showcase Hotel. Coach, since the last time we were with our home audience, we land a major commitment for the Southern University baseball program. Edna Carr Sr. DeAndre Williams announces his intention to come and ply his trade on the Bluffs.
Well, when we look at all of the great recommendation we've gotten from the kid, it all send positive wave through the program and what he could do for us in the future.
You know, it's been a little bit of an amazing year personnel-wise. We get to make this announcement, but also the existing personnel on this roster earlier this year came to you with a rather unusual request, and it certainly ended up paying up some dividends.
Well, you should say the seniors.
The seniors,
because
correct.
Tyler Kersey was the one that made the recommendation that he needed to talk to me. And so many times people say, okay, listen, well, let's talk later. He wouldn't let me talk later. He wanted to talk now. And boy, I tell you, the value of talking now. And you parents out there, listen to your kids. When they come to you and talk to you about a certain situation, listen to them, because it has paid huge dividend for our team.
Now, I got to take you to task for a little something here, because early in the season, with our home audience, and they're my witness, you questioned the leadership ability of some of these seniors. Maybe not necessarily in a physical sense, but these kids stepped up and came to Roger Cador and made their wishes known on behalf of this program.
Well, because you have to force them to be leaders. You see, that's what coaching is about. They were sitting in the background playing, whatever role they were. I forced them to come forward and protect their territory because at that point I was taking away their territory and they wanted to protect it. And Kersey was the man that had the galls and the fortitude and the other stuff I want to say.
Right.
But he came and said, I want to talk to you. When I said I was busy, he said, no, I need to talk to you.
And that, of course, though, is a sign of growth. And ultimately, isn't that what you want? You want your kids to grow.
Tyler is the son of a coach. His daddy was a football coach. And it is a sign of growth. And his daddy has been as tough on him as I could ever be, because he said, Coach, don't yield, don't give in. Force him to do what he should do. And that's the best thing. When his mama was looking for leniency, his dad was looking for toughness. And he knew that his son could step up. And credit to Tyler, he was able to share some things with me I won't share on TV.
Well, of course, yeah.
But he shared some stuff to me that made me look at myself as a coach to help more kids to be what they want to be.
And in the long run, that's what we're really looking for, to benefit the kids as a whole and as a team, correct?
Exactly. And all I want my kids to do is show the leadership when they become seniors. And I tell you, I'm on Tyler as hard as anybody. And you know what he said? I understand, Coach. I tell you, that's priceless. You can't pay for that kind of stuff.
That's as good as it gets. When we come back, segment 2 of this week's edition of Big Papa, the parent, Coach Roger Cador. Stay
Only
with
you,
us.
Clarence. Only you.
The Coach Roger Cador Show is proudly sponsored by Shoppers Value Foods, formerly Piggly Wiggly.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Eureka! What in tarnation? It's gold! The gold rush is on!
The rush is on for Gold Rush from the lottery. Win up to $200,000.
It's gold!
Get in the rush with Gold Rush from the lottery.
Trust is the key that transforms strangers into friends.
At Southern Teachers and Parents Federal Credit Union, we believe in lending a helping hand.
Transforming your dreams into reality. Because with friends, you can do anything.
Come on by and check out our competitive loan rates. We'll see your dreams come to life.
Whichever loan, we have you covered.
Hi, Coach Roger Cador here. I know adversity, and when you need legal help, you need to find Fletcher now.
Coach is always right. When you've been hurt, we can help.
Lawyer up with Ralph, Richard, and Ryan. They know the law.
I'm attorney Ralph Fletcher. Our law firm helps people every day. We can help you.
Make sure you cover all your bases. Call Ralph, Richard, and Ryan, 888-8000.
Or find FletcherNow.com.
888-8000.
Welcome back for segment 2 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, that stretch of rain last week really did a number on us on the amount of games that we were forced to cancel. Right when we finally found a bit of a groove. I guess that's probably the last thing you wanted to happen.
Well, I tried to talk to Marty, but Marty wouldn't answer me. I said, Marty, tell me about the rain. He said, live through it. It'll be okay.
When something like that happens, what's affected most, attitude or timing?
Timing. And, the attitude of the players are really good right now. But I was concerned about timing and conditioning. And you know what? We didn't force them. We got up early in the morning and we went out and hit. And we gave them the afternoon off and told them about how important this time was for their academics and take advantage of it. And I really feel good about what we were able to accomplish with giving them the afternoon off, knowing we couldn't practice,
right,
to take care of their academics.
It appeared as though the rain was going to wash out the conference series with UAPB this weekend, but fortunately we were able to still get 2 games in. How big was that for this team?
Well, I tell you, God is good. Wednesday we didn't get any rain. It dried the field. Thursday we got a half a day in. We covered the field.
Right.
Which after we covered, the rain came, we saved it. It came Friday, we saved it. Saturday came, and we were able to play Sunday, which all along I told the coach way on Tuesday, Sunday looked like our best day of playing, and we got 2 games in, which was huge.
Well, let's go back and take a look at game 1 of those 2 games. We take you back to Lee Hines Field, and Coach will let you do the honors.
I tell you what, they're leading off here, and well, this is DJ Wallace made a bad angle play. Should have known the left-hand hitter. The ball was going to drift to the left, and he made a bad angle. That's okay. Here's Jose De La Torre getting a big 2-out hit, 2-strike hit, which we have struggled all year with. And we tied the game, and I tell you, that was huge. But, you know, we made a blunder in the next inning and gave up the 3rd run. Santos was pitching great. Oh, Santos, Salvadorian Santos. I don't know his name yet. He's been playing for me 4 years. Don't hold that against me. He understands that I call him Santos. So if Santos is his first name, we go by that. And here's a big play. Chris, look at that.
Oh, nice.
That is so huge. We tied the game 3-3 because we were down. Look at him. I tell him, use his speed. Don't be concerned with the outcome. And there is Santos again. I tell you, he was beautiful. His mother and father was in the stand, and they came from H-Town, Houston, Texas, to see their son. Look at him walking on. But what I tell people, and here's a kid batting 125, Sergio Torres, 125. He gets the biggest hit, and there's Kersey getting a hit. But watch this speed. Look at the speed. The speed. And we're in good shape. And I'm fussing because he's trying to do something. And there's Marcus Tomlin with 2 outs. And the game is over. And we win. The first walk-off hit we've had all year. But don't beat him up. Don't jump on him. Jump on Marty. Jump on Allen, but not him. You got another game.
You've been able to see a little bit of a pattern developing here. We've gotten much better, our at-bats with 2 outs and 2 strikes.
Because we've preached it so much, Clarence, and then we backed off. You know, what I've done, I was very tough and made many demands. And let me tell you what, people don't understand about demands. If you don't make demand on mankind, you're going to get minimum effort. And I've made a lot of demands hoping that they will understand. And I explained why demands are so important, and I gave them examples.
Well, we demand you stay right where you are for segment 3 of the Coach Roger Cador Show.
Oh, Clarence, you're the best.
You work hard to protect what matters most: your family, your life, your health. We stand behind you with caring doctors and nurses who work at Blue Cross to keep you healthy. Thank you for relying on us to help you. Protect every day.
You don't have to understand the physics of flying to fly easy. Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport.
Hey, Coach, it sounds like savings to me.
Yes, that and an easy Diamond Mazda buying experience.
As easy as can be. Just go to your computer or your cell phone, go to DiamondMazda.com, view all our inventory, new and pre-owned, apply for credit, and get approved in seconds.
Now, that sounds easy, Jeremy.
On Airline Highway or on the web, you know, we'll be waiting for you.
The Quarter Pounder with cheese. The perfect ratio of cheese to beef to cheese. Its inventor thought burger and then stopped thinking. What it lacks in frills, it makes up for in beef. The only thing that's fancy about it is the ketchup. It's everything you love about a burger and absolutely nothing else. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Welcome back for segment 3 of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Coach, game 2, after taking 1, we really showed a lot of tenacity. We jump on them right out of the gate, but every time they'd make a rally, we came back with one of our own.
Yeah, I think what happened in game 1, we built on game 2 because our pitching was not that good.
Right.
And we knew we had to keep battling. And to the credit of the kids, they kept battling. See, Arkansas was able to play last week when we weren't able to.
Correct.
Or during the week. We weren't able to. We hadn't played in 6 days. So you could gain a little rust, but I tell you what, to the credit of my kids, they fought and they kept coming back and they wouldn't give in.
Game 2 highlights from Lee Hines Field. We'll roll that video, and Coach, as always, we will let you do the honors.
Poor Ben, he's been ill under the weather, and he's got his traditional broom in there. Look at this, a great throw by Jose. Look at Robinson Mateo. This is his Dominican style. And, you know, here's a great pitch by James Fontenot, and we were able to get out of there. Here's a great hit into left center field. And we score in here where, you know, this is important. Jose De La Torre scores, and, you know, he's giving a big high five on second. Look at Lance. Lance swung the bat really good in this game. And then all of this is with 2 outs, by the way, Clarence.
Correct.
And I tell you what, Marcus Hodge came in for, I mean, here's a ball that look at the hustle on Tyler Kersey, you know, and we scored another run. So we up here, but I tell you, Marcus Hodge came in for Rivers Frederick. And Jose De La Torre, in his Puerto Rican style, he knew it was out. He dropped the bat. Jose, enjoy it. Let your daddy see it and your mama. There you are. You're making them happy down in San Juan, Puerto Rico. I tell you, that was big for him because hitting the home run is huge. Look at Marcus Hodge. Boy, look at this. I tell you, to the credit of that umpire, he was right on it. It hit the edge of the white, and he made the right call. That's a big hit for Marcus Hodge. And there he is at third base with a triple. I tell you. And here's a kid that wasn't expected to play. And this is how you win, Clarence. When kids come on, look at this, another great hit by Lance. And I'm telling you, you could feel what is happening. You could feel the confidence growing. You could feel the togetherness. And there is a hit that we wouldn't have gotten early in the season by Tyler Kersey.
Yes.
That would have been an out, but now we're getting them.
How much of this is a result of the downtime that they went through early this season, Coach?
Well, you just don't know how much it is, but the attitude, Clarence, I look at more than anything is attitude, because at the end of the day, attitudes fuse everything.
Amen.
And there's Tyler Robinson, and DJ Wallace just made a bad route on the ball. And there it is. He falls and didn't make the play. You know what? We're going to give him a pass because he's been out for 10 days because of symptom of concussion. So we'll give him a pass on that. Oh, there's a dog. Oh, my.
The game literally has gone to the dogs.
Oh, my. And there's Jose. When you're hitting good, he hits the ball off the right center field wall. And that's when you know you're doing good. And Marcus Tomlin, I tell you, Marcus, I can run with you, but you're such a beautiful person. You understand what we're trying to get done. And you'll say to Coach, you're all right, Coach, at the end of the day. And there's Marcus Hodge, your first career home run.
Nice.
And you're saying to me, Coach, I'm going to play from here on in.
You can literally see the difference in the attitude and the approach of this team as the season has gone further along, Coach.
You better believe it, because now it means something. In the beginning of the year, it didn't mean anything.
Right.
They have a mission in their mind. We're going to go on and do great things down the road. And I tell you what, I'm so happy for these kids. I'm so happy for them because they believe in what we were telling them. They really believe in it. And you know what? You work hard and you push them and you criticize them and then you encourage them and then they do good things and then you say, This is what it's all about.
When we come back, it will be segment 4 of this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay close.
Hi, Coach Roger Cador here. I know adversity, and when you need legal help, you need to find Fletcher now.
Coach is always right. When you've been hurt, we can help.
Lawyer up with Ralph, Richard, and Ryan. They know the law.
I'm attorney Ralph Fletcher. Our law firm helps people every day. We can help you.
Make sure you cover all your bases. Call Ralph, Richard, and Ryan, 888-8000.
Or find FletcherNow.com.
888-8000.
Trust is the key that transforms strangers into friends.
At Southern Teachers and Parents Federal Credit Union, we believe in lending a helping hand.
Transforming your dreams into reality. Because with friends, you can do anything.
Come on by and check out our competitive loan rates. We'll see your dreams come to life.
Whichever loan, we have you covered.
Hey, Coach Roger Cador here. There's something about teamwork that brings the best out in any business. When I need a tow, I call Roadrunner Towing. Roadrunner's 4 generations strong and homegrown right here in Baton Rouge.
Thanks, Coach. There's no job too large or too small. Call Roadrunner for quick, reliable, exceptional service. We don't want an arm and a leg, we just want your toes. And remember, take time each day to be a blessing to someone. Thank you.
Beep, beep.
Welcome back to this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. I think Coach will agree with me. One of the marvelous things about this game of baseball here in America is the diversity of the baseball community. This week, our special correspondent, Aaron Fulbright, takes an inside look at the Major League Baseball Diversity Committee. Aaron?
Thanks, Clarence. Only about 8% of the MLB players are African American compared to 19% in 1995. Last week I mentioned the MLB Diversity Committee, which Coach Cador is a part of. So this week I went inside with him to talk about what exactly they're trying to do to bring African Americans back into the sport. 2 years ago, the MLB decided it was time to bring the young African-American men back into the sport that Jackie Robinson once made possible for them. In 2013, former Major League Baseball Commissioner Bud Selig announced the creation of an on-field diversity task force. Coach Cador is one of 18 members on the committee whose mission is to find a way to get minorities back into baseball. He's the only collegiate coach on the committee.
I got a call from Major League Baseball and said I'd been selected, and that's pretty much how it came. A young lady I knew very well out of the commissioner's office, Bud Selig at the time, Wendy Lewis, called me, and she said that they needed me to be a part of this program, and then I accepted it because...
He said he was picked because of his unique position. Out of all the people, he was the one who had the experience being in the inner city from all over.
It came out after we've had several meetings that out of all of the people on the committee, because you have general managers and presidents and executive, I'm the one who had the experience of being in the inner city in so many different parts of the country.
The committee is taking this effort by 6 regions of the country. There are 2 programs already addressing this issue: the Reviving Baseball in Inner Cities and MLB Urban Youth Academies.
This committee mission is to find a way where we can do more things for minority, especially inner city kids, get them more involved in baseball, but more of organizing structure that they can benefit.
It is important that we understand that the MLB Diversity Committee is trying to connect the people in the community to understand the power of baseball with our youth.
The support system is more important than the resource. There was never any resources before.
Okay.
That was never resources, but you had the support system in place that encouraged the kids to play. That was that one man who put all the kids in his van and took them there, and he was a safe haven for the parents. And we have to empower communities we're going to show them sort of like what Detroit and Chicago have done a great job, the White Sox, is that they gave the people the place to play, they bought the uniform, and they provide the vehicle. Now, once all of that was done, it's the chore of the community.
There are 2 other areas the MLB plans to tackle, focusing MLB's marketing reach on urban communities by using a variety of resources.
Every minor league teams, every minor league city will be involved. And they are going to also be able to use players from these minor leagues.
Like Roger Crockett of the Chicago side said, if you give kids more chances to play the sport, they will opt for the game of baseball.
This is what my life is about. And it's only enriching me to do it more. There are so many more things that I could do to help young people, and this committee allows me that opportunity.
Coach said from their last meeting, the committee has decided to teach all coaches all across the board the MLB coaching technique. I can't wait to see more from the diversity committee and how they're going to bring African Americans back into the sport. Back to you, Clarence.
Aaron, thank you. When we come back, we will wrap up this week's edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show. Stay close.
The Coach Roger Cador Show is proudly sponsored by Shoppers Value Foods, formerly Piggly Wiggly.
Eureka! What in tarnation? It's gold! The gold rush is on!
The rush is on for Gold Rush from the lottery. Win up to $200,000.
It's gold!
Get in the rush with Gold Rush from the lottery.
Hey, Coach, it sounds like savings to me.
Yes, that and an easy Diamond Mazda buying experience.
As easy as can be. Just go to your computer or your cell phone, go to DiamondMazda.com, view all our inventory, new and pre-owned, apply for credit, and get approved in seconds.
Now, that sounds easy, Jeremy.
On Airline Highway or on the web, you know, we'll be waiting for you.
Hey, Coach Roger.
We'll see you next week with another edition of the Coach Roger Cador Show.